Hello everyone, and welcome to another Blood Bowl match. This time it's a match in Luck of the Dice Cup, where my Greenskin Red Spikes play against ADEnglish's Labyrinthians. Let's have a brief look at the rosters before the match. So Labyrinthians have 3 level ups with guard on Chaos Dwarf, Blocker, and on the Minotaur, and there's a kick on the Hobgoblin. And on my team there's just 1 level up, and that's the Thrower with Block. Alright, let's start the match. Oh, and in the inducement phase I had the chance to get the Wizard. I also was given a Loner because one of my blockers was injured. And I got the Babe as well. Well, just because I still had some money left over in petty cash. So I'm setting up in defense this time, so I'll be kicking. And the Chaos Dwarfs will be trying to score. So I'm setting up different to other times that I play with orcs. I'm sort of leaving this center behind the scrimmage line empty this time and pulling more players to the sidelines. And here looks like AD is going for a pickup with that Hobgoblin there. And otherwise, yeah. Looks like those 2 blockers are staying. I mean, those players with the guard are staying together and will create some trouble for my defense. That's a pretty decent kick. The ball goes pretty far away and he won't be able to cover it. But at the same time, he doesn't need to, because my orcs can't reach it as well. He's going forward already with the Chaos Dwarf there. And both down. Alright. That looks like a sad horsey there. Now I have a chance to move up with the blocker. With the blitzer maybe. Let's see how the blocks go. I have a chance to push to Chaos Dwarfs closer to the sidelines. Maybe there's a surf coming. Well, not in this case. That's a pow and that's a push. So maybe on the next turn. Next, one of the line orcs is moving forward. He's assisting there that blitzer, and the blitzer is going for a block on the Chaos Dwarf. He stays away and moves up the field. And stumbles. Alright. Not re-rolling that. That was not necessary to re-roll, I think. I was just trying to put that blitzer higher up the field so that he distracts some of the players. But now he's not a bother for the Chaos Dwarfs. AD is trying to push through the center line here. Looks like he's succeeding. Just 1 player remaining in the center now. Well, I mean completely in the center. Also this Black Orc's there, but he might not be a huge problem. Well, unless that Minotaur goes wild, and he does. He's not picking it up for some reason. I think he had enough movement there. Maybe he's just playing safe? Not sure. Alright, in the meantime he's still pushing my orcs around. Good that this Black Orc at least is still standing. He can't freely run through. Now there's a stun on one of the line orcs. And a push on a blocker, on the blitzer here, on the right flank. So there was an opening, a chance for the other blitzer to move forward, and I used it so that I can annoy that hobgoblin up there. Now I'm engaging as many dwarfs as I can, and there's a chance to blitz on the goblin there, so I'm using that as well. All right, there's something. No, that's just a stun. All right, no problem. At least he won't be able to go back and mark the blitzer there in the middle. Right, that dwarf is suddenly woken up. Right, he's still continuing to push forward in the center. That centaur goes wild again. All right. At least there's something going our way. Oh, there's a pass by hobgoblin. Nosetip passes to the centaur. All right. And he's running away. Looks like he's scared or something. I guess I can reach him with the thrower, although it's not the best chance. And that's a line orc as well. He's too far away to help in any way. I guess I should bring him back. Just to force an early score, maybe. None of the teams have used their rerolls yet. Both coaches are pretty careful with those. All right, thrower's going back, creating some stuff there. I don't know. He's not marking the bull centaur, but mostly he's there for creating trouble. Right, the black orc blitzing the centaur there, and that's down. No injury though, but he's armor value 9, so no wonder there. Yeah, this team is pretty tough. It's very hard to injure them because of the high armor value, just like the orcs. So mostly they just get pushed around or simply knocked down. Right, centaur is up. He's assisting there against the black orc. Finally, that minotaur is back, and he's put one of my line orcs down. He's blitzing with the centaur there, and he chooses not to score. That might turn to be costly, because I still have the wizard. I might try and use him. Let's see what happens. Okay, he tries to dodge with the hobo, and he's injured. Okay, Nosetip is injured. That's the first injury, I think. Yeah, that's the first one. And he did it to himself. Sort of. Alright, there's a sudden lightning on that bull centaur, and he's stunned. My orcs are moving back to cover the ball. There's no threat from any other player now, so they can keep the ball safe and try to do something with it on the next turn. Yeah, I was trying to serve him at that moment, but yeah, he was just knocked down, so it didn't work. But that black orc stays in the same spot. Yeah, the other one, that's a successful POW. Stays in the spot. Sort of a half cage there already. You just need the ball carrier in the middle, but that's a bit far away at the moment. Alright, he's moving in to mark my players. on the right side, so it's for sure I need to use that empty space on the left side. Loner's down, that's not a problem. As long as the players on the right side are engaged, the left side should be fine. Alright, he's moving down. He wants to create some pressure there. Where's my ball carrier? So probably need to get the ball away from there as fast as possible. And the Minotaur is moving down as well. So don't feel too easy about it. Let's get up some players. And yeah, I guess I need to attempt a pass and see if it goes. Sure hands help. Not too bad. Right, a drop off to the line work. And line work's moving up the pitch. Alright, the LGFI stumbles. Guess I need to re-roll that. I need him standing because I want to do a pass. Let's see if that works or not. And that's a pass by Nekk Shatta. And that's a good one. Yeah, so the gut claw needs to run away, and I don't think anyone can reach him now. Especially if my orcs manage to knock down some of the Chaos Dwarfs. Oleg is stunned. That'll help. And now Crusher. He's going for the sideburns. And he's down as well. So I don't think anyone can reach him now. So now there's... I guess he needs to stall as long as possible. Chaos Dwarfs can score on 2 turns easily. So I shouldn't give him more than 1 turn if possible. Right, he chooses to block my black orcs and doesn't move back to force a score. So all right, I'll go for that. The Minotaur goes wild again, and that's a reroll. All right, and double skulls. All right, there you go. He's down. Right, feels like the ball needs to be safer, so just before the touchdown line. Should be fine. Yeah, the Chaos Dwarfs are quite slow. So there won't be any threat at the moment. Because they can't reach the ball carrier. In 1 turn for sure. Maybe in 2. We'll see. There's a blitz on one of the Chaos Dwarves. There's a reroll and a push. Yeah, both teams now have 1 reroll. And just in case, I can try and do something about it. That didn't work, but it doesn't create any trouble because there are enough orcs there to block the way for the Chaos Dwarfs. And don't think they'll be moving back any soon. Alright, Minotaur goes wild again. Goes Horns, Frenzy. And both down. Alright, Wreck is injured. That's painful. But no long-term effect. Should be fine. Although I would prefer him to be on the pitch, of course. But at least that's not a bad injury. Alright, another POW. I was hoping for a push, but that's okay. The line orc goes for an assist on who? Oh, for the goblin. I think he's pushed back, yeah. Another block on the goblin. That's a 1 die, I think. And he goes down. No injury though. They're keeping themselves together. Right, the thrower moves back. There's 2 turns left for me, so I can actually stall this until the end. Because yeah, no one can reach my ball carrier at all. So it should be fine. That's his last turn. He might try and injure someone. Maybe foul someone? Not sure. He still has quite a lot of players. Wouldn't be bad for him to stall, but he usually doesn't do that too often. Not that I've seen him foul, unless he has a bribe or something. Right, that's another stun. Doesn't hurt us. So finally a Chaos Dwarf decides to move back, but it's a tad too late. I'm not going to stall anymore. That's another stun on Gutta. And the POW. Nothing happens, alright, no armor break. And that's a touchdown. Nice. Touchdown by Gutclaw, and I think he got a level up for this one. 1-0. That's a good start. A touchdown just at the end. On his drive as well. So that wizard really came in handy. I think AD mentioned that he might take away my chances to get the wizard, but I think if he had sold or fired just one player, I might have tried to use my own funds for that, because I think I had enough, but it of course would have depended on what and how much petty cash I would get. Anyway, that's over. Let's move on to the second half. Now I'm setting up for the attack. I think I'm lost. Yeah, I have lost one player, but the Chaos Dwarfs have full squad except that one Hobgoblin's injured. Right here, the idea is to set up as many players as possible in the front line and keep the ball back. Luckily there's a high kick and my thrower can move in to pick up the ball right away. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to do is try and foul the Minotaur here, because there's a good chance if enough players are around, I could manage at least to get him off the pitch with that armor value 8, which I've done before. And there's a blitz from the Black Orc. That's just a push. Anyway, there are more Black Orcs around. Let's see what happens. Right, that's a decent POW. The cow goes down, and there's the foul. Just a stun, but Thesis is Tresla is sent off. That was a loner, so not a big loss there, but I of course would have preferred him to stay on the pitch. All right, that's a decent situation here. His bull centaurs are at the back. The Minotaur is stunned. So there's a chance for the orcs to do something here. Still have enough players on the pitch. He's covering both flanks here. blocking my chances to move up any flanks here. So I guess I should move closer to the black orcs and keep the ball protected. And I guess I'll do just that. He's keeping one hobo in the back for safety, I guess. Right, I'm securing the ball and creating some sort of a loose cage here so that it can't be broken that easily. And now I guess I need to unmark my players. Don't need to give him any extra chances. Right, Black Orc goes for the Chaos Dwarf. That's just a push. Let's keep him away from our players and try and get that other Chaos Dwarf down. Alright, that's a POW. That should work. No stun or injury still. He moves right back. He wants more. Yeah, he's going for the bash play, of course. That's what dwarves do anyway. Alright, hobos are coming closer. Guess they want some hugs from the Black Orc. Bull Centaur is going in. Oh, wild animal. I guess that saved me some trouble. The other Centaur is moving back. It's actually good positioning from AD here. It'll be very hard to break the line. 4 players at the front and 2 players covering the sides. Well, actually 3 players. So actually, I should move the ball away while there's still a chance. Right, that's 1 GFI. A bit of risk, but it was necessary. So creating a cage, and now there's 1 blitzer free who could push away this Chaos Dwarf. That's a POW. Good enough. Can't ask for better. So that's a sort of a line there to cover the ball carrier. Yeah, I guess he can move his players here in front and deny me any movement forward. Double skulls, that's bad for him. He uses 1 reroll, still 1 remaining. Alright, goblins moving in for defense. Yeah, I guess those Chaos Dwarfs can't reach that far. And now the Bull Centaur. And both down. He doesn't have a reroll. But it's alright. I can get my Black Orc up and try and push away those hobgoblins. They shouldn't be too much trouble, I guess. So Line Orc moves in. Going to safety with the ball. Not a very good position, but there's no threat from the right side at the moment, so I can sort of leave him there. Alright, Knifers is out. Knocked out. Should be good. I think I decided to cover the right side anyway. So I needed to use 1 of my rerolls. Well, I still have 2, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just to be safe with that flank there. I don't know, maybe Bull Centaur was a threat? Although I don't think so. It's 6. No, he wasn't. Anyway, it's better to have players closer than somewhere alone, unprotected. So that cow is still sleeping. Not sure if he's getting up or not. That Black Orc has been doing pretty well as well on the right flank, covering 2 players. There's a push on the line orc. That's fine. Still that line is holding. One of the blitzers is down, but nothing serious. Well, the Minotaur decides to stand up and KO ankle breaker. Not very good. Another important player lost. For the moment, let's hope the Bloodriser Babe gets helps him to get back. Bill Centaur moves in. GFIs. Remember, he has that sprint, so he can reroll GFIs if he fails. Alright, that's actually pretty good. One of the Chaos Dwarfs is out. Oh well, knocked down. So there's a chance to move forward with the ball carrier, and yeah, the ball carrier is pretty surrounded here, so he needs to do something about it. There's a pass, and Ball Blaster gets it. Alright, catches it. That's the second successful pass by the Orcs. Looks like they feel pretty confident about doing some passes, I guess. Alright, that Hobgoblin is marking the ball carrier at the moment. Ouch. One of the Black Orcs down and stunned. Don't feel too good about it. He has now more players marking my cage there. He tries to dodge with the Centaur. Reroll and fail again. Alright. That's good for me. I think he was going for a blitz against the ball carrier. He had a 50-50 chance to get away. Luckily for me that didn't work. Now I can move in with one of the Black Orcs and try and push away the players marking the blitzer. Alright, that's a drop off. And he runs away, alright. Can anyone reach? The Hobgoblin can reach if he manages to dodge. The Chaos Dwarfs can't. The Minotaur can't. So it's a pretty good and safe position. And the Bull Centaur is too far away as well. So I guess he needs to dodge with the Hobgoblin to get to the ball carrier. And yeah, the time is ticking away. Unless he gets the ball very quickly and manages to pass it down the pitch somehow. Looks like he might not get to score. Although I don't think I'll be stalling any longer. There are a lot of threats on my players. I don't need to risk any injuries, so... yeah, he's going for the touchdown. The second one for the Orcs. And now it's by Powerhammer. Not too bad. So the Chaos Dwarves now will get a chance to score. Let's see which players come back. So 2 players out for me. Another one knocked out despite the Bloodriser Babe. 1 injury for him. 1 knockout for him. I think he'll still have a full squad, because he had 2 players in reserves at the start of the game anyway. I had 1 loner, so I'm 3 players short. He should have a full squad. That's 5, 9, 11. Yeah, that's a full squad for him. He could try and do something. He still has 2 turns here, so at least 1 touchdown is possible. Which shouldn't do too bad, especially if he tries to do it with the Cerebrum here. Cerebrum. Because he desperately needs to level up so that he can take whatever skills he can take. I haven't played with Chaos Dwarf, so I'm not too sure which skill trees are open for him. Nice weather. He manages to catch it right away, which is not that good. There's a blitz right away, and double skulls. Alright. That's painful. With no rerolls, that actually ruins his chances for a touchdown. Because they can't reach the touchdown zone just in one turn. Well, they maybe can try, but it's very hard without some level ups on the Bull Centaurs. Right, that the match is coming to an end. Some final blocks. Yeah, in retrospect, I feel that I was lucky that AD decided to stall a bit longer than he should have, maybe. Although without that wizard, I think I wouldn't have chances to get the ball away from him at that moment. But otherwise, I think we both played a very good match. And at one moment I managed to break through his defensive line, and he also had to take some risks just because he wanted to get to the ball and score before it was too late. And because he had to risk it a little bit, I had more chance to block successfully. And it's good that the line broke and one of my blitzers could run away. I don't think there will be any injuries right at the end, so it's the last turn. A vanity pass, but it fails. Yeah, he should poke his gobos more. And that's the end of the match. So decent level up on my thrower there, and a level up for his hobgoblin as well. Although I think he would have preferred a different player there. One of the centaurs, or I don't know, maybe one of the dwarves. Not sure how he intends to play this team. Moving on. Statistics, yeah. The orcs kept the ball most of the time. They did 2 passes as well, and well, it's even blocks. Not sure how many armor breaks there were. So I feel pretty confident now. Since this match is over already, let me quickly have a look at the leaderboards as well in the luck of the dice. So in the Division A, with all matches still remaining, but this one, my orcs have moved up to the 2nd spot, but I guess Yacinde and Andes can still overtake me, but I'm still playing against them, so I still have a chance to get up there. At the moment it looks like at least the top 6 teams will be fighting for a chance to get in the playoffs, and I guess the strongest teams, or the luckiest ones, will go forward. The last two rounds will be pretty tough for all of the teams, I guess. Thank you for watching. Give this one a like and see you in the next one. Bye.